In 1996, Carnival Cruise Line launched an ambitious project that would mark the birth of modern cruising. The Carnival Destiny broke several world records, including being the first cruise ship to exceed the size of the massive ocean liners from yesteryear. And now, almost 30 years later, Carnival Cruise Line is set to break records again with the introduction of their largest and most innovative ships to date. Project Ace is set to debut in 2029, but if you're anything at all like me and you're wanting a sneak peek now, you've come to the right place. Stick around as I take you for a first look at Carnival's Project Ace. But to understand what Project Ace will look like, we need to take a look at what's happening at Carnival right now. With the recent introduction of Celebration Key, Carnival Rewards, and new ships like the Festival and Tropical, we can get a pretty good idea of what to expect from Ace. And on the topic of repurposing nostalgic names from Carnival's past, I'm fairly confident that this naming convention will continue with Project Ace. My bets are on Carnival Destiny being the chosen name for Carnival's new megaship. With Project Ace being the largest ship in Carnival's history by a large margin, it's pretty safe to say that the Destiny name will be a fitting throwback to the ship that introduced modern cruising to the world. It seems to me that Carnival Cruise Line is shifting towards targeting a slice of that premium family cruising market. Now, I'm not expecting Carnival to beat out Disney or even Royal Caribbean, but I think this shift in strategy is really important in what we can expect to see from Project Ace. Notably, we will see a lot of the same design language that is featured on the Sun Princess, as the shipbuilder Fincantieri is using the Sun Princess as a platform for Carnival's new ship. Project Ace will be at least 230,000 tonnes and have a capacity for around 8,000 guests fully booked. But let's take a closer look at the ship and what you can expect to see. Whilst we don't have any official information, as I said before, we can take cues from the current design language Carnival has used at Celebration Key and the upcoming Carnival Festival and Tropical. There's also a variety of leaks that can be found online, most notably this series of images from Fincantieri, which provides a pretty good idea of the general layout of the ship. Starting from the bow and moving aft, we can see that the ship will feature a vertical bow, which is similar to the ships over at Virgin Voyages and the Edge class from Celebrity. The superstructure of the ship is fairly conservative in design and unfortunately most likely won't feature a split superstructure like you can find on Oasis of the Seas or MSC's World America. Above the bridge we can expect the adults-only Serenity area with an expanded footprint and features. And with Carnival seeking a bigger slice of that premium cruising pie, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of this area dedicated to suite guests or being for hire only. And whilst the Carnival Destiny concept is rather conservative, as Carnival designs tend to be, from renders and leaks online, we can see that there will be an exciting evolution in regards to the main pool deck. Destiny will feature cascading tiered decks in an asymmetrical layout, not too dissimilar to what you'd find on Icon of the Seas. It's a very exciting feature considering Carnival generally play it pretty safe when it comes to ship design, so it's excellent to see their creative team branching out a little bit. The waterslides will be a part of what will likely be Carnival's most ambitious water park to date, with inspiration taken from Sensation Point, which will debut on Carnival Festival next spring. Now, taking a look at the aft sun decks on Carnival Destiny, we can see another unique feature which will launch with Project Ace. Located aft of the water park is what looks like to be a 3-level panoramic lounge. The purpose of this space I can't tell you, but I'd love to hear what you think Carnival might have planned in the comments below. Do you think it'll house a series of bars and lounges, or something more fun like bumper cars or a lazy 8 river? I kinda hope it's a lazy 8 river, so if anyone from Carnival is watching this, please, please, please. Oh, and by the way, if you've liked this video so far, remember to subscribe or even follow my Instagram so you can keep up to date with all of the latest good ship content. Project Ace will also feature a pretty huge wraparound promenade deck, which by the looks of it may be the largest of its kind. It also seems from renders that the promenade will be 360 degrees around the entire ship. Of course, you can expect to see the promenade deck lined with a variety of dining venues and different seating arrangements. Renders also showcase a multi-story glass facade midships, which will most likely be home to Project Ace's lobby as well. I'm secretly hoping that Project Ace will feature an expanded interior promenade, like what you can find on Icon of the Seas and MSC's World America. Or even an expanded version of what's on board Carnival's current XL class would be an absolute killer feature. And so far from what I can see, you can tell that the design teams at Carnival are carefully spacing out the lead attractions and spaces on Project Ace to support the insane guest capacity on this ship. This should assist with guest flow and queuing, and it is crucial that Carnival get this right. Because of the large size of this concept as well, you can expect limited itineraries. Project Ace will most likely homeport out of Miami and sail alternate East and West Caribbean itineraries to all the major ports. Of course, this will most likely include a stop at Celebration Key. This will be a major revenue raiser for Carnival Cruise Line. Just imagine 8,000 guests all funneled onto Carnival's private island, spending cash that is going straight back to the cruise line. Sadly though, this does mean that the new megaship most likely won't be able to fit into a lot of other smaller or medium-sized ports. Okay friends, that wraps up my first look video of Project Ace. I'm pretty excited to see what Carnival has in store for us with the launch of this megaship. As long as the public spaces are designed thoughtfully with passenger flow in mind, I think this could be a really excellent addition for the Carnival fleet. But I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that 8,000 guests is just too many? Is there a feature that you were really excited to see that's missing from Project Ace? Or are you sad about the limited itineraries because of the size of the ship? Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by Good Ship. If you like this video, please feel free to like, subscribe, and make sure to leave those comments and questions below. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.